You know, if you don't like the way something works, you can close out of this and come back to your menu here, and you can play around with these buttons up here and stuff like that, and settings for the menu, how long you want the menu to play. When the menu is selected now and you see menu page properties up here, end action, this is where you tell it what to do when the menu ends. The default is hold, which means the DVD player would just sit there. But you can set it to loop, which means the menu will just start over and play again. Or you can actually set it to activate button, and then you can pick which button you want it to activate, which it can either be whatever button is selected, or you can specify which button. And then what'll happen is when the menu, like when the background music runs out and the menu ends, it will just automatically start playing one of the video clips then. Which, if that's what you want to do, that's what you get, you know. So I mean, it's really, you know, it's not too tricky, it's not too difficult to make a basic, simple DVD. You know, if you want to get trickier, I'll go back to this other one I had here. Now this video I did a few extra things. I added a play all videos playlist here, which if you come down and click on that, it'll just play all the videos on the entire disc, all the way through from beginning to end. And you know, versus if you click on one of these other buttons, it will only play the corresponding video that goes with the button, and then it comes back to the menu again. This DVD also has 4 pages of menus because there's quite a few movies on it. So, like, here's page 2. Now you see at the bottom here there's a left and a right arrow button. Those will take you back to the previous page or take you forward to the next page. You know, those are buttons in addition to the buttons that actually play the movies. And again, it's the same kind of thing where when you click on one of these buttons and you get the button properties up here, and you have things like the action tells it what it's going to do, the command is linked, the destination is the next page, so on. You can set that up. You know, the button over here on this side, the command is link, the destination is previous page. Now with these buttons up here, you see I've turned on this setting here. I'll show you. View. Where is it now? Buttons, backgrounds, properties, timelines, playlist, workspace overlays. That's where it is. Title safe area, action safe area, object order, grid, button mask, all these things. The navigation overlay is the option that gives you these arrows that show you, like, so like in other words, when this button is selected, if you click the left button on your remote, it will actually cycle around to this button over here. If you click the right button on your remote, it'll move to this button. If you click the down button on your remote, it comes down to this button. And the up button doesn't do anything because there's no up arrow on here. If you click this one in the middle now, you'll see the arrows show that the left button moves over to this one, the right button moves to that one, and the down button moves down to that one. You know, so you can see, like, I've played around with this a little bit because I like it so that you can, like, using the left button, you can go left, 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 and then it cycles around back to this one, left, 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 you know, or the same thing if you go right, 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 and then it'll cycle around back to this one, right, right, right. You know, that's just something I like to do to play around with it. I remember I mentioned auto activate before. These buttons down here, I set these to auto activate, so as soon as you highlight one of these buttons, it will activate and do what it's supposed to do, move to the next page or the previous page. So once again, if I click preview disc, here's how the menu would really look on your DVD player. Then you can see, like, for example, right now if I press the left button, the highlight, you know, kind of cycles around and comes back to this side. left, left, you know, I can keep going around like that. And same thing with the right button, I can keep going around and around. Now if I come over here and press the down button to move it down to that button that points to the next page, see that button activates right away and it jumps right to the next page without having to click enter, versus when it's on one of these video buttons, you actually have to click the enter button like that before it will actually take effect, you know. So let me go back to the menu. So, I mean, that's a good introduction to it. I'll wrap this up and send it to you. Get you started with using DVD Architect, and then we'll see where it goes from there. Okay?